What it do, everybody? Welcome back to the final drive, and welcome back to the Washington Commanders franchise. And it's Cowboys week. You already know what that means. This is one of those rivalries where we got to go take care of business. We are on a 2-game skid, and I think the biggest thing is where we're feeling troubled is not only is our offense getting exposed where we don't have a great passing attack, but if we can't run the ball, we're getting exposed a little bit on defense. I still pride myself and think that we have a very good defense, but at the same time, with these offenses that we're playing, they're kind of exposing us a little bit, and we dropped out of the top 10 in defense. So you see, we're 12th in opponent points per game. We're 12th in pass yards per game. We're still 4th in rushing, but if we're going to make a run, especially if we want to do a deep playoff run and think that we have enough to possibly make it to the Super Bowl, we got to get back to how we was the first half of the season. This second half of the season has not been doing well for us, so we got to get back to it. So we got the mock draft number 2 that came up, and it looks like a halfback right now, Manny Ellison out of Penn State, is projected to go first to the Bears. Bears are definitely struggling. It's crazy to see Ben Johnson and that team up there as the first overall draft pick so far. And then Saints, they look like they're trying to bring in a pass protector. Look like it's some halfbacks coming out for sure. Jets still looking for a quarterback here. So they projected with AJ Saxon. Of course, this is going to change. This is just a second mock draft. Jets got 2 top picks so far, so looking like they're looking at a cornerback. This guy 6'3", 195, could be a great replacement for Sauce Gardner if he continues to be high up on the draft board. They got 3 draft picks. I forgot that trade did a lot of great things for them, getting rid of Sauce and Quinnen. And let's take a look at us. And and that's something we need. We have been talking about upgrading offensive line. We don't know what Tunsil's going to do. We don't know if he's going to retire on us or not. And we need to continue to keep that offensive line bolstered up. 6'6", 319 Joshua Amaya here is that look like what we're looking at. We're going to continue to scout and see if he is that guy. And we got a receiver breakout. So let's go check this out. All right, Barian Brown, and it's only fitting. I mean, he had 2 games back to back where he caught some bombs getting into to the end zone. So being able to get him another dev trait will be great. So get him 2 touchdowns. Can we do it against this Cowboys defense? And let's go in the field room and do some prep.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are.
All right, critical game this week. What are you seeing in film? The defensive backs can't hang with our guys, open up the playbook when it comes to our passing concepts. And I'm going to trust them. That's why we bring these guys in. Let's do it, coach. I'll start working on this for the practices this week. Make sure you're ready to go. All right, let's go talk to our guys. So let's settle in. Let's talk strategies for this week matchup. We got the Cowboys here. So Terry, let's get him 8 catches. Can we do it? We'll have to see. Terry saying that he can take care of it. It's no contest for him. So we'll make sure that we'll give him the best opportunity to do so. And we're going to see if we can get 3 passing touchdowns. Maybe 1 to Terry and 2 to Barian. But we can't force nothing because we don't want to turn that ball over. And then kind of looking at the top stories, the Bills playing, they got heavy snow going into that game. Justin Herbert, that last game, he threw for 352 yards and 2 touchdowns, completely torched. Joe Burrow, reigning MVP here and up for MVP once again, 338 yards, 3 touchdowns. Vikings, I mean, I don't even want to look at that. We know what McCarthy did to us in that game. 4 touchdowns, 338 yards. Now let's go take a glance at this Cowboys team. We could, of course, Dak Prescott, see Sam Howell over there now as a third stringer. They went ahead and kept Javonte Williams over there, so he's still the guy in the backfield with Jayden Blue. And then when it comes to receivers, found a way to keep George Pickens over there, as well as CeeDee Lamb, that 1-2 punch, and brought in Georgia Tech Eric Rivers over there to be in the slot. Nice. That looks like it seems like it's a nice slot for him. And then they went and got Jonathan Mingo as well. For tight end, they have Jake Ferguson. Of course, he's still there, Old Faithful. And the offensive line with the Tylers still holding it down. And at the end with Terrence Steele. And then here we are. They got rookie. They went and got Dennis Sutton from Penn State to be able to go on the left side and be that guy. Possibly a future star for them. They got Donovan, DT, of course, Quentin Williams, and Kenny Clark to hold down the middle. And then when it comes to Jamin Davis as their starter, the old commander that we drafted a few years back, and he looked like he could possibly be the starter over there with the Cowboys, getting the opportunity to show that he's a starter in this league. And this is what we're saying that we can attack the DBs, the Ron Bland. We definitely want to play around with these guys. Trayvon Diggs, who in real life was just released, but we definitely want to play with these guys and this backfield. Siobhan Revel Jr. is a 1-year guy, but he's pretty nice if he's playing nickel. They got Michael Taft from Texas, 69. He's not all that good. He has showed a lot of promise in Texas, so it'll be interesting to see how it translates for him over here with the Cowboys. And they got another rookie out of South Carolina, and Jalen Kilgore over there on the strong safety side. So maybe it's the rookie part where our offensive coordinator feels like that we can expose the Cowboys. So it's something we're going to definitely have to see. And is there any injuries? No. All right. Well, with that being said, let's quit all the talking. Let's finally get back in the win column.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today. They coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball.
All right, Cowboys looking to turn their seasons around at 4-6, but we need to extend our season and go 7-3 because we can't play around in this NFC, especially we trying to make the playoffs. Wild card is going to be a tight race. Our goal is to win a division. So let's go ahead and see what we're going to run. All right, we're going to start off playing a full quarter.
And some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11.
And we out here in the rain. We might have to put... get out of there.
Oh, good-looking return setup here.
Good run. Good return, Lane. Here we go, Jaylen. You've been having a tough few games. It's time to lock back in.
Washington offense onto the field. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
All right, we out here playing in the rain.
In this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers.
So the goal is, let's get Jeremiah Love going.
Because he had 3 touchdown passes.
There you go. Get the blocks. Get the blocks.
Take care of the ball better. The ball.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's second and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
There you go. Get that first down. Ooh, what a hit. But my boy Moore, he can take those. Watch him coming off the edge fast.
Back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
We'll take the 2 yards.
Short gain down to about the 33. And
We're gonna run it again.
Stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up.
Right there. Right there. Hey, good run. Love is a tough out. He's a tough out.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We looking at Brown for this one.
Play fake. Daniels. And he's got his man in
Yep.
stride, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line.
We're going to run it again.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
All right, they was on that one.
And forget about
At the Cowboys 9-yard line.
working out of the gun. Daniels.
Right there. Touchdown. Good vision. Good vision, Jayden. And Baron Brown got his first touchdown. He need one more this game. All right, here comes Mr. Dakota Prescott. Only thrown a little bit over 2,000 yards this season so far, 11-8. Seems like he's been struggling. So if that's the case, we may have a shot to make him continue struggling.
Answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
Good job. Let's talk about what a pickup Logan has been this season. Just stepping up and just kind of being that guy that we need him to be, especially for this team. Good job, Simmons. I mean, Logan is leading the team by tackles by a mile. He's been stepping up big time. Tackles for a loss, all of the above. Just filling in that void of, good job, filling in that void of Bobby Wagner.
And it will be Washington football.
You know what time it is. It's Mr. Love time.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got a 7-0 lead.
And yes, we are going to give Bill some reps in this game.
Daniels looking to throw.
That's the good part of having a tight end at fullback. We can do stuff like that.
To the game, good for 11 and a first down. Now Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to his tie. First down.
And the goal, what we've been doing now is really just getting Jayden Daniel comfortable in this offense.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt.
They broke that down.
A good chance. This is 4-down territory.
This is normally where Sadiq shines in this. Got him. Block.
And he's going to have a Commander's
Who is that?
down, and he was able to get it by play.
See, that's why we got to bring in another guy. He's been getting hurt more and more. Older guy. Yeah, we still got Josh in there, but we still gonna have to do better. Come on, right there. Block. That's touchdown. And we up 2 scores, baby.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas.
All right, we're going to do a blitz. We in full command of this game right now, which is what we want to be.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for
Good tackle, Armstrong.
yards, but no more than that. Carries, 51 yards and a touchdown.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt, they made some slight adjustments.
Oh, good still for him.
In hopes they can kick those numbers up.
Good still for him.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Yep, let's back it on up.
So the penalty there for a
Hey, no, I didn't do it. But this time, yes, you did.
now Prescott.
Gotcha. I see you, Trey. I see you, Trey. Now take it to the crib. Take it to the crib. We are on fire, y'all. We are back.
Reception return for a Commander's touchdown. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going.
If there was a safety, if we had a safety over there, that would have been a pick.
Possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league can ever come back from a 4 score.
Oh, I went too wide. I went too wide. That's on me. That's on me. Don't blame Josh Simmons. I mean, Isaiah Simmons on that, y'all.
Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
All right, Trey, you got CD over there by yourself.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Left side to Lamb. Was made at Washington.
I should have dropped him down a little bit sooner.
First down. First and 10 at the 35.
Here's Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle.
All right, let's see what we running in the second quarter.
Final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1.
We gonna stay full. All right, we going moments.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys.
All right, let's see if CPU can keep us right. And we got them 4th and 1. What they gonna go for? They kick the field goal. Of course, you got one of the best kickers in the league. You better do that. All right, Jayden Daniels out there. Keon Sadiq with a 9-yard reception. We need 1 yard. Can we pick it up? And we did another 8-yard reception for Keon Sadiq. We marching down the field. We still got Bill Krosky out there. We're gonna have to take him out the game when we get back in there. Because it's giving Love a lot of rest out there. All right,
Second
3rd and
quarter,
5.
Defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the
Gonna
scoreboard.
go
Just
here.
trying to get the ball back to their offense.
And let's make sure we put Love back in.
60 by 60.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Right there. Oh, come on, Berrien. Come on, Berrien. All right, here come the Cowboys. They looking to respond. Great deflection by Isaiah Simmons and a 27-yard reception by CeeDee Lamb. We knew one of those was going to come this game. We just got to keep them limited, but another 12-yard reception. And they getting down into that red zone now. And 25-yard reception. He is over there killing somebody. And George Pickens in for a touchdown. Cowboys went and scored in about 5 or 6 plays. So we got to come back and respond to that. Jeremiah Love back in with 2-yard rush. And we had a 3rd and 8. See if we can make something happen. And we did. Mr. Reliable, Elijah Moore with the catch. And Jayden Daniels just went down with 3rd and 16. Can we make something happen? And a huge play by our guy, Terry McLaurin. But Josh Connery is down. I don't know if Tunsil is back in the game. So I don't know who's in that left tackle now. 8-yard reception by Terry, 2nd and 2, another 10-yard reception, and we're down to put some points on the board again. Okay, I see Josh is back in.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Let's run an RPO here. If Brown break open, we're going to hit there. If not, we're going to give it to Love. Whoa, he ran the wrong route.
Quickly, but it's incomplete.
He ran a completely wrong route. What's up with that?
He's been on point this entire game.
That's a rookie mistake. Now, can we get Brown to break out here?
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down.
Got him. It took some time, but we got him.
He's got it. Touchdown.
2 touchdowns for Berrien Brown. He hit his goal for his dev trait.
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first
That boy is going to be a star
And the
in
Commanders
Washington.
have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
All right, we ticking down to halftime. And while we do that, let's see what we going to run. It's going to be CPU versus CPU, so we're going to keep it on moments. But we're going to let CPU take over. Which means all this quarter, We just skipping the moments and letting CPU have full control. All right, Javonte Williams, nice run for him, but we got him 4th and 2. They got to kick that thing off to us. And I want to blow him out. So let's go out here and see if we can continue to pile on. But another great sack from Donovan, 3rd and 7. We couldn't capitalize. We got to punt it right back to him. Great punt. All right, Dak Prescott is using his legs, trying to make something happen. And now he's relying on his tight ends to get him downfield. 2nd and 13, 7-yard catch for George Pickens, 3rd and 6. Penalty on Charles. They gave him a 1st down. That was a careless penalty that we didn't need. And here they are marching down the field. It looked like it's Pickens' turn instead of CD. And nope, speaking of CD, 11-yard receptions. 2nd and 12. Can we do something? Rookie Eric Rivers with a 7-yard catch. And they're 4th and 1. Let's see if we can get a stop. And nope, they kicked the field goal. I don't know why they didn't go for it. They was a little scared, I guess. So now we're coming into the 4th quarter. And let's see what we are going to run. All right, we back on moments. And no reason to play hero here. We're going to run the ball.
Back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here.
That's a 1st down. 4th and inches. Okay. And we punted it off. Like I said, no reason to play hero. We got this game in the bag pretty much. All right, they're 1st and 10. He getting the rookie involved. There go George Pickens with a 20-yard catch. Eric Rivers, he probably dropped a big pass right there. Rookie mistake, 3rd and 4. And he gave it right back to him to build that rookie's confidence out of Georgia Tech. And Javonte Williams with a 43-yard catch and touchdown. We definitely don't want to play around here, so we need to come in and ice this game and get it done. Because if not, this can change very quickly. It's enough time on the clock. And we're converting. Jayden Daniels to Elijah Moore for 8 yards. 3rd and 2. We got to convert here. And we did. Kenyon Sadiq has been a great addition to the team as a rookie, securing those high volume catches. Andrew Wiley is down on the play. And it's 3rd and 4. We got to make something happen. This is a big down here. Big down.
Cowboy 80, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's Daniels. Going for the deep ball.
Barry Brown did not put his hands up, y'all. That was a touchdown. That was a touchdown. Hopefully that play don't come back to haunt us. That was the play to ice the game right there. Great read by Jayden. Led him out to the outside a little bit. Barry just didn't get under the ball and put his hands up and give himself a chance. And now Cowboys are driving it down with now less than a minute. And we got to make some stops now. 38 seconds on the clock.
Second timeout now.
Cowboys still got a timeout.
37 seconds to play.
But they down by 2 scores. And 4th and inches. They're going to kick a field goal.
So on
Be careful for a fake. Be careful for a fake. And he kicked it. And he missed it. That's game time, y'all.
It's Washington getting the
great win to get back in the win column against a division rival. We definitely wanted to get a bounce back. Offense looked amazing this game, much better than we did in the past. Running game looked good in the rain, and the defense looked good as well.
They said, yeah, when a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate, and that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for Washington, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for Dallas,
all right, so there we go. Jayden Daniels had a much better game. 3 touchdowns, 0 turnovers. Man, I can't talk. Excuse me, y'all. Dak Prescott threw 1 interception for our guy Trey Amos for a pick 6, but he did throw for 305 yards through 37 times, 72 percentage complete rate. But hey, we got the win. We got 71 yards out of Jeremiah Love. Croskett had 3 attempts in there as well, but we shut down Javonte Williams, which was big. No running game on us. So we made him one-dimensional. Eric Rivers had 7 catches. I mean, it was only for 47 yards, but it seems like that was a nice target for Dak Prescott. CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens was the one that was getting us high-volume catches. Pickens got a touchdown. Kenyon Sadiq was our guy who had 7 receptions, followed by Elijah Moore, and Barian Brown got his 2 touchdowns. And we hit the game plan of throwing 3 touchdowns this game. Josh Connery, he was put in for the injury of Laramie Tunsil, and he got 2 sacks. And I know he struggled that game, but that's all right. He'll get better. Andrew Wiley went down. We got to see how long he's going to be out. Hopefully it's just for the full game. And our leading tackles was Quan Martin and Christian Harris. Tackles for a loss, Frankie Deron Payne. We got some sacks going. Frankie with a half a sack along with Charles, and Trey Amos with a pick 6. Great game for us. Let's go get ready for those Jaguars. All right, let's go see if they gave us the breakout. They should gave it to us because we got the 2 touchdowns with Barian. Let's see. Yep, he got it. Told you I was ready for it, coach. Really appreciate the confidence. Hey, Barian, we drafted you for a reason. They slept on you in the draft. We found you, my boy. Great job. You deserve everything. And let's go talk to the team about the game plan. Offensive coordinator drew up a great game plan. We stuck to it. Terry didn't get his receptions, but overall we got the 3 touchdowns. We got the win. This one was for the fans, man. We had to do something because we was losing those games, and we know the fan bases, they've been through enough. They ready to see us win. So I take it this is for Wiley. Let's see. Yep, here's what I feared. Knee cartilage tear, 5 to 9 weeks. He's out. So good thing is we got Evan Neal. So we're going to get to see Evan Neal kind of step in. And this is one of the reasons why we picked him up, because just in case we didn't have Andrew, Evan Neal Young didn't do very, very well as a high draft pick with the Giants. So he's looking to redeem himself with us with the Commanders, and we're going to give him that opportunity now. And here we are. We in week 12, and another 4-6 team in the Jacksonville Jaguars we're going to have to face. Looking at the top stories, Kyler Murray, 4 touchdowns, 296 yards. Nick Scorton, 3 sacks he had in his game. Garrett and the Colts, he's over there doing his thing. 3 touchdowns, 339 yards. Pat Mahomes, 4 touchdowns, 352 yards, and 9 receptions and 153 yards and 2 touchdowns for Jamar Chase is just ridiculous. And Drake May, man, Drake May is having a season just like in real life. In Madden, he's having a season. 366 yards, 4 touchdowns for him. Good job. All right. So rookie OTAs, like I said, we ain't gonna click that. We know that what that's about. But let's see who got the weekly award. And it goes to our guy, Trey Amos. 5 tackles for a loss. 5 tackles, 1 interception, and that touchdown from the pick 6 got him to be player of the week. Well deserved. So we had some big upgrades. They got Barian Brown 2 points to be upgraded. That's big for him, and that's shooting him up the totem pole to really be one of those players to look out for this season. And we definitely gave it to him, and he's up to an 81 now. Jayden Lane, got him some upgrades that moved him up to a 75. And we starting to see some late season breakouts here with these players. Ben, he got him an upgrade. Like I said, he's one of those tight ends that was drafted a couple of years ago, very underwhelming. Look for him to kind of be that athletic go-to tight end out of K-State. He haven't really hit that yet, but I mean, he's a great team player. That's why he's here. So we're not back in the top 10 list when it comes to our defense because Dak threw over 300 and some yards on us. And so we had 19th. So rushing to stop the run, we're there. Defense, when it comes to passing, we're slipping a little bit. But Jaguars is not all that good in these categories. It's one of those teams where they're just not as good offensively and defensively. So we should be able to handle them just fine. I see they have some injuries here. It looks like Travis Etienne is out, but they have Tutton, so that should help them. I see Little is out, and they're starting tight end. Britton Strange is out. All right, so yep, we're going against Mr. Trevor Lawrence. Like I said, he's still there trying to get this team to where they need to go. They did pick up Chamberlain from Ole Miss as a backup, but I don't think Lawrence's spot is in jeopardy. Now ETN, I think his spot is in jeopardy. We'll see how they go, just because they have Bashul Tutton here that they really like, and he could be that guy. He's getting the opportunity now to kind of be that starting guy. Jacoby Myers, of course, they picked up from the Raiders last year. They got Travis Hunter, who is now a superstar. Let's check his abilities here. I would just put him as energizer and recuperation. It seems like those are the best attributes for him. And then they still got Brian Thomas Jr. And it's crazy because he's not the best player on the team, the best receiver on the team. They got Evan Stewart from Oregon. They have a nice receiving room. They have a very nice receiving room. It's surprising that Jaguars offense is not better than what's advertised. Now, I wonder if Theo is starting. It could be a possibility. If not, they could throw wide at left tackle. He has a better overall rating. But if not, then that line we should be able to do some dominating on. When it comes to the defense, Trayvon Walker is pretty nice. They have their impact player in Josh Hines Allen there. They still have Armstead, Tart to man the middle. When it comes to linebacker, they got Devin Lloyd out there to be able to stop the run. And then they have Olakon here, who is an impact player, an X Factor. And he got selfless. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to keep it where it is, but he's another one of those players. And rookie Damani Jackson here from Alabama looks like he has taken the role to be that number one guy on the team, followed by Greg Newsome, and then Jordan Lewis and as their DBs. And then for the safeties, they went and picked up Marcus Epps, and they have Kyle Duggar, two former Patriots back there on that Jaguar team. So with that being said, let's go and handle the Jaguars like we did the Cowboys.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Washington Commanders. On the visitor sideline, head coach Liam Cohen.
All right, here we go. Another 4-6 team. And we just got news from our training staff that Terry McLaurin will be out this game. So we're rolling with Elijah Moore, Barian Brown, and Jayden Lane. So we got a rather small wide receiving lineup, which means that we're going to have to use speed, and we're going to have to use the ability to go inside. Now, let's go ahead and see what we're going to be running for the first quarter. And just like last game, we kicking it off with full.
Mike Tirico and Greg all set to start this.
I see some Jaguar fans in the building.
Go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
All right, Jayden, let's go.
Gonna make their way to the field for the first
20
time.
touchdowns, 10 interceptions in this season so far. And let's finish this season
A lot of
strong.
things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most.
Oh.
I mean, not only did he get them in that end zone a handful of times,
Started off, great run.
and he routinely
And
exploited the
we got to
weaknesses
give it up
that
to
they
our
found
offensive
during the
line. Our offensive line is one of the ones that drive a lot of these plays. I think we have a pretty decent offensive line. Get that block. Come on.
First down.
Right there.
Finding room
Stiff
across
arm.
midfield.
That boy is something tough, y'all.
Out of bounds
That boy is
inside
tough.
the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Running room hard to come
If he would have stuck that block a little bit more, that would have been a little bit different run. We probably would have looked at another first down again. All right, let's see if we can get some passing going here.
And 8. On play action, Daniels
Right there.
was to his right. That one pinball.
That was a little
defensively, Mike,
strange.
of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer.
Right there.
But to no avail.
They ain't catching him. They ain't catching him. Touchdown, Jayden Lane. Welcome, boy. Welcome.
Jaylen Lane.
It's good to see this wide receiver room taking advantage of those opportunities.
Touchdown this year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
All right, here come Mr. Trevor Lawrence.
Ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1
So I think
overall
what's
pick
pretty
in the
good
2021
that I like so far is that the running game been our strong suit, but these past couple of games is showing that our passing game is now starting to be one of our strong suits as well.
Offensive line had some protection issues. They understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Good defense, Mikey. Now that's man up. I trust y'all.
He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Get over there.
Shotgun, it's Lawrence.
Uh-uh.
Got his man, it's complete to
That was a
Thomas.
great catch by Pete
He's gonna
BTJ.
have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. They go play action for Lawrence.
Right him. Look at the rookie here.
It is picked off by the rookie safety.
When I say all of our rookies have been contributing to this team this year, they have. We did our big one in this draft, y'all.
Going back in the backfield.
Get off of me.
He'll get the carry here. He's able to get away from one man. but
I
the
shouldn't have been running on the outside
He's
like
taken
that.
down for a loss on the play.
All right, that nickel out there do the wrong thing. It's a wrap.
On second down, it's Daniel.
I told you.
He's
I told you.
got the 8, and they're gonna get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22. The Jags will use
Jaguars
the first
call a
timeout
timeout.
here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
All right, is Mr. Love time? Can he get in that end zone?
They'll try to run this one in.
And we end up, baby, 14-0.
Into the end zone.
And if you think about it, it's the same sequence from last game. Went down there, scored, got an interception, came back and scored, and we up 14-0.
14-0. Start digging out soon.
And what I tell you, Mr. Tackle for a loss itself, Mr. Logan Wilson.
Mike is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they'll get about 8 out of that
Good
one,
hit,
but
Trey.
still
Who is
work to
down?
do now. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, they try to go down the field with short return.
We are on the path
Washington offense now. They get set
for
to take
another
over.
blowout.
They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done.
And that's one thing that we know about Love.
Here's second
They're going to
and
have to have two hands on him at all time.
working
Right
out of the
there.
gun. It's Daniel.
Good read. Put up. First down.
To the out down. A pickup of 8. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be
Who is hurt? Who is this now? Look, all right. So now Evan Neal is down. So now Josh is moving to what we drafted him to be on the right side now.
Now Daniels. Here comes
Get that
the
block.
screen to Jones. And they'll hold him to a gain of
Pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and
Are they
just
blitzing?
nowhere for that back
Nope,
to go.
they not. We'll have to go here.
He'll go right and find his running back. Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Taken
All right, man up, man up.
from the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now.
Y'all got it.
That one down the field, but they can't.
We're going to run man again. It seemed like we kind of being a little bit successful running that.
Throwing is Lawrence.
And he dropped it. Good job, y'all. Marshawn Lattimore.
They really ratcheted up
They
the
going
coverage
for it.
there.
We're going to stay man. We're going to stay man. Come down.
Now Lawrence.
Get to him. Ooh-wee.
And complete. The ball
All right, I'm not mad at that sequence. Really, that was just a drop. All right.
on the ground.
They starting to come in a little bit. And who is this? Neil is down again.
Line of scrimmage,
He
and
is
that's
down
all.
again.
Lost one
So
on
it
the
seems
last
like one of the
play, so now it's
problems.
2nd
What's
and
going on
11.
here?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel.
Good tip at the line. That was a great play. So it seems like one of the problems with Neil, probably why he can't be successful, it looks like because he can't stay on the field.
Disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
We're going to try this again.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels.
Overthrow.
1-2 to the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line.
All right,
So
nobody in the
a lot of real
backfield.
estate to
Let's
cover.
get to him.
It's 1st and 10.
Got him. Got him.
That'll be intercepted.
Got him.
That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
Not only did we have a great draft, y'all,
With a short
we had a
field
great
and a
free
chance to
agency.
extend their lead.
What a way to build a team.
Up the middle they go. Helix forward, tackle.
I know they feel like they got a formula to stop Love, but that's not going to last for too much longer.
Daniels.
There you go.
That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott.
There you go.
And they will
First
take him
down.
down at the 20-yard line.
That's why I say that's one of the good things about how Ben at fullback, because he's a dangerous pass catcher.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
Get that out of there.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away.
Get that out of there.
Have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got
All right.
work to do.
They're starting to figure this out, so we gotta figure out some type of change.
They'll throw with Daniels.
Oh, I saw him way too late, but he got it to him. He got it to him. That's what matters.
Easily. Coming up.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back.
They really been stuffing Jeremiah Love.
From a little further back. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll go with him
Jeez
again.
Louise.
And he's gonna wind
All
up
right, y'all.
losing yardage here.
Let's see
And
what we're
that
going to be
will
running
take
for the
us
second
to the
quarter.
end of the opening quarter of play.
All right, we're going to be on defense.
Commanders
All right, that means they taking over right here. Elijah Moore, 8 yards. Jeremiah, 1 yard run.
Goal to go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Get to him. Get to him.
And that is in.
All right, we back out there. A sack on Jayden Daniels for 8 yards. Now we 3rd and 13. Can we make a play? And pass knocked away by Trayvon Walker, and we punting it just that fast. Defense coming back out on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
That
is
nope.
Incomplete.
McNeil is nice, man. McNeil is nice.
It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's refreshing to have him in that game. Come down some more.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Finding space at the 40.
You ain't gonna catch him.
Going.
You ain't gonna catch him.
Inside the 20.
You ain't gonna catch him. That's crazy work. Crazy work. And then now, since we down a score, it goes to slow.
They'll
Oh,
begin here on the
oh,
ground.
nice run. Oh my goodness.
But not until he gets the 45
Who is that
yard
down? That's
line.
Ben.
After that play, we have one of the commanders who
That was a
is
great
down.
run by Jeremiah Love. All right.
On the draw, here's Jones. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. A run now.
Oh my goodness, them boys out there hitting now. 3rd and 9. Can Jayden make something happen?
Make the play.
That defense can kind of figure this out a little bit.
3rd and 9.
From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniels. That's taken in.
And that's another
And a good
punt that we have to do. We got to
there.
figure something out.
Stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And a pretty good result.
That is.
there.
That's a great
It's
punt.
outbounds right at the 10-yard
All right,
line.
Travis Hunter had 1 reception, 80 yards. He broke those tackles, took off. Let's see if we can go out here and neutralize that. Let's go.
They'll have a long
Man
field
up.
ahead of them as
We've
they
been
start
successful with that so
1st and
far.
10. Lawrence now looking middle, and he
Nope.
spots
And that's
Hunter
Travis Hunter once again. We got to be very careful, y'all.
there. 25.
We got to be very careful.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Jaguars 1st down.
They're going to run it, and this is LaQuint Allen.
Good job, Newton.
And try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Hold it down out there, Mikey.
Lawrence.
Good hit. Good hit. Because I was coming to interception on that other side. I was coming for it.
A 3rd down. To throw is Lawrence.
Get to him.
Set up the screen here.
Good job, y'all.
And he'll be stopped.
All right, Jayden Daniels back out on the field. And let's see if we can get this back up to a 2-score game.
Daniels now on 1st down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And for whatever reason, we got 3 sacks on us. Jayden did not see this man spin moving like he in the NBA in the middle of that pocket.
They have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole.
Just like that, we
That's the
2nd and
3rd sack of the
16.
game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down.
He stepped up. What a throw. Who is it going to?
Home run ball.
And what a home run throw to Berrien Brown, our burner from LSU, possibly going for Offensive Rookie of the Year. What a play, y'all. What a play.
Outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far.
Man, let's face it, Berrien Brown is like a mini Tyreek Hill at this point. It's somebody you do not want to leave open. Get to him. Good job. I see you out there, Newton. Newton and Payne has kind of been a pretty underrated duo this season, and man in the middle of that defense.
Here's 2nd and 14.
Watch him, watch him.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence.
There we go.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up.
All right, we got him on a 3rd down. We gonna man up. We're gonna man up. I trust Trey over there with Trey. With Travis. And there we go. It's done. All right, come on, Jayden. 110 yards for Barry and Brown. Use your weapons, my boy. All right, there go Mr. Luke McCaffrey. He's kind of been dealing with a lingering injury all season, but it's good to see him out there without Terry. And we 3rd and 10. Can we make something happen? And there's an interception. We've been doing pretty good these games without turning the ball over, and it just happened.
On 1st down, Lawrence.
Oh. That's not Frankie Forte. He is not Wilson. He's not Christian Harrison. Christian Harris. So that was tough.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down.
Yeah, you better. You better. Somebody better talk to him out there.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
Oh, he caught that. That was a hell of a catch. That was a hell of a catch. I'm not even mad.
This sets up 1st and goal. Here's Lawrence. They'll look to set up the screen.
Not on Logan's watch. Y'all better kick that field goal. Somebody better tell them.
Task a bit tougher.
Come here.
As they face 2nd and goal. Throwing is Lawrence.
Why is he wide open over there?
In the end zone.
All right, let's see what we're running for the 3rd quarter. We did not want them to come down and get that score the way that they did. We going moments, y'all.
Through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels.
And Jayden Daniels threw another bomb. And he caught that. Jalen Lane caught that. And it's pass interference, y'all. We might get out of here with a field goal. We getting out of here with a field goal. Who's that on?
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game.
Did they take us out of field goal range?
The Commanders
we still there.
Out their field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Lutz's kick.
That was a heck of a sequence. Heck of a sequence. We got to go right back into halftime with a 2-score lead.
Okay, Mike.
Hell of a catch by Jalen Lane.
Week 12 is
I think our receiving room is in great hands.
2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get in.
All right, so we going to normal because we got a 2-score lead here. And the Jaguars get the ball first, and they already throwing the ball away. And we got them at a 3rd and 10. Can we get a stop? And we did. Got them a 3 and out, and offense is on the field. We can now take this the way that we need to take it and break this game open. Keon Sadiq with a 10-yard catch, and Jeremiah Love 15 yards. We marching down the field, y'all. We 2nd and 10 now. That's a rare drop by Elijah Moore. You really don't see that come across the screen, but he backed it up with an 8-yard catch, and we're in there 2nd and 2.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now a give up the middle.
This team been doing a great job with Jeremiah. They've been doing a great job with Jeremiah. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will
Great job to hold on to that ball.
first down.
Most
They've
people,
got
most
first and
most backs would have dropped that. He held on to it.
Numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team
Shoemaker.
has asked of him and more.
Get you a block in there.
a run on
Oh
first
my
and goal.
goodness.
And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Barry Brown. Come on, big dog. I'm not gonna be on you that hard because you've been having a great game.
Now it is first and goal.
You probably won't be able to get more on the outside. Maybe Love on the inside. If not, we might have to hit Sadiq.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel.
Right there. Right there. Right there.
One is
Right there.
Are the feet in bounds? Yes.
This is a rookie show right now, y'all. This is a rookie show. This offense has been clicking. All right, let's see if this defense can get some stops here. Travis Hunter, he's having a great game so far. We got him at 2nd and 12. Tutton got 7 yards, 3rd and 5, and he had to throw the ball away. What he's gonna do? Are they going for it? They going for it, I guess. It's interesting. Come in. Yep. I got a shade down over here.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down.
Great catch. That's a great catch. That's a great catch. All right, here they go. They marching it downfield, getting into the red zone. 3rd and inches. Can we get a stop? And we could not. Trevor Lawrence took off running with it. And it's 2nd and 10. Oh, Trevor Lawrence is down. And there we go. Chamberlain is now sacked. It's a different quarterback in now. It ain't Trevor. They got to kick that field goal. Exactly what we want. While that's going on, let's see what we're going to be running for the 4th quarter. And it's going to be CPU versus CPU, y'all. We're going to let our CPU finish this game out. Is Trevor Lawrence back in the game, or is it still Chambliss? It's still Chambliss in there. He's going to try to see if he can get that team. But nope, we are having our way, sacking his ass left and right. Go ahead and punt that ball off for us. There we go. Offense back on the field. And here we go. Jayden Daniels, 12-yard pass to Jeremiah Love. And he is active again with a 6-yard run. We got a 1st down. And we driving it down that field. And we letting our rookies do the work. Big sack by Trayvon Walker here. But Jalen Lane got a big catch for us here. And we're going to continue to let the rookie show go. Elijah Moore, 8-yard catch. And another sack by Trayvon Walker. Don't know why Jayden Daniels is taking these sacks. 3rd and 2. And then 3-yard touchdown to Keon Sadiq. All 3 of our rookies have been in the end zone this game. Jeremiah Love, Keon Sadiq, and Barry Brown. Our offense is in a good hands for the next 4 years, including a quarterback like Jayden Daniels. All right, I see Travis Hunter driving it downfield. And Chamberlain, he's having some success right now, but another sack. We're getting some sacks off on him. And Emmanuel McNeil Warren iced the game with an interception. Game time, 38-17, 2 wins in a row. We are back in the running to get to these playoffs for a deep playoff run.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson.
And once again, I want to shout out the rookies, man. I mean, on offense and defense. When you think about Keon Sadiq, Barry Brown, Jeremiah Love, we're set when it comes to wide receiver, tight end, running back with the for our quarterback Jayden Daniels to have some weapons. And McNeil, I mean, what a pick there to just bring him in to the team at strong safety. We did pick up Isaiah, but I mean, McNeil has shown that he's that guy, and he can kind of take over. And we might have to give him the nod to be the starting strong safety at this point. I think he earned that. I mean, you guys tell me what you think. Let me know in the comments. But I definitely think McNeil has earned the right to be a starter for this football team. So 4 touchdowns, 1 interception for Jayden Daniels. He is throwing the ball out of his mind these past few games. Trevor Lawrence, even though before he went down the second quarter, we had him strapped up, 2 interceptions, 2 touchdowns. And then Chambliss came in and threw in an interception. Great job for us. Jeremiah Love, 18 rushes, 69 yards. I will say Jaguars defense did a great job holding Jeremiah Love under 4 yards carry. That's really not heard of when it comes to these teams playing us. Travis Hunter had an excellent game, but Baron Brown also had a great game. Jeremiah Love had a great game. Keon Sadiq, I know I keep saying their names, but they all had a great game. Lamary Tunsil gave up a sack, but he had 3 pancakes. Evan Neal gave up a sack, and we got to figure out what's going on with Evan Neal's health. I mean, he's in and out of the game. When it comes to tackles, Logan led the team with 6. Everything else came from the Jaguars. Logan had 3 tackles for a loss, led the team. And Newton led the team in sacks. McNeil Warren, he had 2 interceptions, and Logan had 1. All right, great game. Beat the Jaguars. We're on a 2-game winning streak now, y'all. All right, just like that, we 8-3. Next episode, we're gonna go definitely in, and we're gonna have to face those Cowboys. Which I'm not scared of. We did a great job that first game with the Cowboys, but I could see them wanting to get some good get back for sure, and want to try to beat us. And we go into the AT&T Stadium this time, but we are 8-3 so far, doing our thing when it comes to just where we at. And now let's take a look at the standings too before we get out of here. We're right back at possibly winning this division. We're 8-3, Philly 8-3. We have to play Philly again. We have to see where we stand because they dominated us last time, and we want to make sure that that's a team that we can beat. New York Giants is not too far. They're only 2 games back. They're 6-5. Green Bay and Minnesota are both 10-2. You're talking about wild card spot taken. Detroit is still fighting. Tampa Bay is 10-1. I don't think Atlanta, Carolina, and New Orleans can possibly get a wild card spot at this point. They would have to just start going on a winning streak. But you still have to be careful with the NFC West. Seattle 8-3. Arizona is the same as the Giants. Detroit, they're 6-5, and San Francisco is 5-6. But us losing 2 games at any point can definitely drop us down and put us right back in one of those predicaments. And let's look at the AFC side. AFC North, Ravens is holding down their division at 7-5. Everybody else is 5-6, 5-6. This AFC South division always just go wonky. Anybody at any point can take over this division. So I'm not even gonna put too much stock into it. Patriots 8-3, Bills are right there 7-4. So we know those 2 are probably going to the playoffs. Chiefs is 8-3. Broncos, Chargers can go on a streak, but Broncos seem like they're a little bit closer right now. And that's what it looks like. And then last, what we're gonna go do is we're gonna take a look at some of these in-season awards and see if anything changed so far. Joe Burrow is now back in the MVP race again. I mean, to be back-to-back, he's been killing it the way he's slinging the ball. Coach of the Year, Ryan Kerrigan, is up there now. He's an ape. He's kind of starting to get a little bit respect. People are starting to take notice a little bit. Offensive Player of the Year, Josh Jacobs is up there for sure, having a great season. Defensive Player of the Year, Michael Parsons. I mean, a monster for them to pick up. But look at our guys. Logan Wilson, Deron Payne is up there playing a heck of a season. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jeremiah Love, of course. But Baron Brown is stamping his flag in the sand to make a claim that he's that guy. And Keon Sadiq is, right there behind him. Denzel Boston is still up there. Defensive Rookie of the Year, McNeil Warren is snuck up in there in the top 10. And when he get that starting spot, this could start to increase up the board depending on the season that he continues to have. Jayden Daniel is 6th and best quarterback, but Baker Mayfield definitely has that in the NFC right now. We know Josh Jacobs, Jordan Mason, Kenneth Walker having great season. Devontae Smith has showed that he is the guy for the Eagles. Wide receiver 1. Baron Brown is our guy on our team. He's establishing that he can be wide receiver 1, the new Tyreek Hill. Nothing on the offensive line side. Defensive line, we already talked about Deron Payne being up there. And best linebacker, Logan Wilson is steady showing that he's the guy. Frankie Lavu is up there, but Logan Wilson, like I said, he's the guy. He is being the guy on the team that's really dominating so far. Quan Martin for the Commanders up there for best DB. That's interesting to see him there. And best kicker, Will Lutz. Our team is performing well and doing our thing. So we back on track, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging in there with me. If you continue to love seeing these Washington Commanders videos, definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I want to thank you for tuning in to the Final Drive. Until next time, salute.